Welcome back, everybody. Another interview here in Kalsu, Iraq on TalkingWithHeroes.com. And thank you for your service. .us. I am Bob Calvert, your host, and Anna Sophie Hickson behind the camera again. Okay, and we're here with Fort Carson soldiers still, 2nd Battalion, 69th Armor Regiment, part of the 3rd Heavy Brigade Combat Team, 3rd ID. All right, you can see on the video. And we're here with 1st Lieutenant Jerome Smith. Welcome, sir, to Talking with Heroes.
My name is Jerome Smith, the Unit Public Affairs Liaison for 269. What questions do you have for me today, Bob?
In case y'all can't tell, he's a public affairs guy. Jerome here was responsible for a lot of the interviews we had the other day. Actually, with all the interviews we had the other day with the 69th Army Regiment. 69, because I really appreciate that. Okay, questions for you. First of all, you can tell the people that are watching a little bit about yourself, how long you served in the military, maybe a little bit about your family, and where you're from.
This coming January, I'll be 15 years in the military. That will be my 3rd year as an officer. I've been married for 18 years. Anniversary was yesterday. 18 years, 4 kids. Got a lot accomplished in 18 years. I'm the Public Affairs Liaison. What I like doing is just taking care of soldiers, giving them an opportunity to provide pictures and take care of the newsletter for our company. Also, what I like to do is more, and when I look at it, it's more about having soldiers on camera than myself. And I look at it from like a leader's point of view. I want to make sure there are some soldiers out there that might not have access to, which we have internet, we have spyware, and they might not have access. So, and I take pride in that, making sure that the family members have opportunities to get to see pictures and to get to see sometimes we also upload videos on our Facebook page, the 269 Facebook page.
Well, first of all, happy anniversary to you, and happy anniversary to your wife. Right?
Yes.
Absolutely. Okay, and tell us where you're from. We were talking a little bit off the air here. Some of the places you've been from.
Okay, normally when people ask me where I'm from, I tell them I was born in Kentucky, moved to Georgia, moved to New York, so I don't claim a home, but most of my family's in Dublin, Georgia. As of right now, I definitely like the Fort Benning area. If you're a person that likes hunting, it's there. If you like fishing, it's there. Personally, I like theater, so we have the Civic Center there, and also I can go to Atlanta when I want to, which is an hour away.
We found out different decades, but we found out that we had lived in the same area, Lawrence Village in New York. But mine was in the 50s and yours was in the, what, 90s? Or 80s?
Fair enough, 90s.
Yeah, something like that, okay. Giving away my age a little bit, right?
That's okay.
All right, talk a little bit about what is a Public Affairs Liaison Officer do?
Public Affairs Liaison, for my part, newsletters for the company, maintain the Facebook page, and also there are reps at every company which provides pictures of promotions, award ceremonies, and different events. That way we're able to share it with the family members that are back in the States. Okay,
and Bill at Fort Benning, this gentleman is giving us a lot of pictures to put up in the hospital, right?
Yes.
Picked out some really good pictures, good photography. Okay, in your deployment here, let's say from the time you got here, and you get all these stories, talk about the progress that you witnessed.
The progress that I recognize is mostly talking to soldiers that have been here before. They look at, when they first got here, how you look at the IA and the IP, how they had Iraqi police and Iraqi army, how U.S. troops were trained them, and soldiers that have come back for the 2nd, 3rd, sometimes 4th time, they feel that they're better prepared to take over the mission.
And what about care packages and letters?
Care package, I can see the benefit from care packages. All the soldiers love it, especially, and me, I'm always looking out for soldiers, and I always think about when I was also a private once where I couldn't afford those things. And what I did, I told my wife to take the check, but now if I was in that situation, I know I would have all the things that I need because the care package come in, it has all the necessities that a soldier needs.
Great. Anything else you'd like to share with the American people? I mean, you're all coming home, but we still have 50,000 soldiers here, and new ones will replace some of them, and a new type of mission, but there's still going to be troops here. So what would you say to the American people in terms of continuing to support them?
Only one thing I would say is just keep all the troops over here, even the ones in Afghanistan, in your thoughts and prayers. And also what we're going to do, change it up, since I'm a public affairs guy, we're going to ask Bob some questions so that way you guys can get used to seeing Bob. You've seen him enough, so tell him about how long you've been doing this, Bob.
Yeah, it's pretty good. Hope you have enough time for this. Well, let's see. My first program was December 2005. My second program, I had Charlie Daniels on. It was great.
Okay, if you had to pick out of all the times that you was doing it, what would be your most memorable moment? Put you on the spot here now.
Okay. Well, I don't know if I can narrow it down to one. It would be the trips I make over here. This is the fourth trip to Iraq, getting ready to go back over to Afghanistan. I would say the trips over to with the troops is the most memorable of all of them.
Okay, and the best way to end a segment is with shout-outs. So I'm sure there's some people back in the stage somewhere that you want to say hello to. So now it's your turn to look into the camera right
It's
there
pretty good,
and
isn't
say
it?
hello to some people.
Okay, well, my lovely daughter, Adrian, my grandkids, Hayden and Haley, my son-in-law, Keith, who's been deployed twice, 2 15-month deployments, one out of Fort Riley, one out of Fort Carson. My daughter was in the Army. It's probably the reason I do all this stuff. And I have so many friends back home. I mean, this is, that have helped with this project. Bill Wisniewski with 5jump.com, Alan Gray, and I'm going to leave out. There's so many people help with this project. It's unbelievable. Soldiers Angels has helped. I've teamed up with them on so many different projects. So many support groups, veterans groups, people in Colorado Springs, and actually all over the country. I couldn't do this without all the people that help and all the sponsors. It would not be possible. I also want to say hi to my mom. I have to say hi to my mom. Our dad, World War II veteran, passed away. Lost another World War II veteran. Dad got back from Iraq. My brother at Fort Benning, Captain Ted Calvert, my brother Raymond, my sister Betty. And how's that? You good?
Only thing I can say is Bob really knows how to do a shout-out.
Okay, how about you now? So, say hi to your family and your friends.
I'd like to say hello first to my wife of 18 years and my 4 kids, Erica, Mariah, Rocky, and Mercy, and my family back in Dublin, Georgia. Also my family in New York. See you all soon.
Thank you very much for your service to our country. We appreciate it, and I'm looking forward to seeing you at Fort Benning and your family too.
Yes, sir.
Okay?
Yes, sir.
Thank you. Well, folks, this is Bob Calvert and Anna. We've been here enjoying meeting with all the troops, and met a lot of other people, didn't necessarily on camera, but we can tell you from first-hand experience, it's like this every time we come over here. The troops are doing an incredible job. The progress that I've seen through the troops and what I've seen here personally is huge from my last trip over here to Iraq in 2007. And we have more coming. We're getting ready to go over with the 3rd BCT 4th ID at Fort Carson, and next North Dakota National Guard. And I head back over to Afghanistan. So, this is Bob Calvert reporting from Iraq on TalkingWithHeroes.com. And remember, watch and share. Watch these videos and then share them with everybody you can. God bless you all. God bless America.